What's up, people? What's up? This is motherfucking what? Rikers Island Story, the AKA K Solo Show. Listen, I want to thank everyone that been telling me that they are willing to help me out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that, if you guys don't know, a couple of days ago, I was on my computer and one of my cats jumped up and I had some soda in the glass. And what happened? The cat jumped up, you know, where I was doing my thing at, spilled the soda in the laptop. I'm talking about. That shit said, bye-bye. Yo, I'm serious. I had to unplug the laptop quick. That shit just, yo, the soda went in there and that shit started going bzzz. Like, yo, like if it was gonna blow up, I got a little scared, kid, I ain't gonna front. Unplug that shit real quick. After that, laptop was dead. It was murdered. Anyway, so now I have a couple people and I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for saying that, yo, listen, man, I want to send you some cheddar and you know, saying that you get another computer because, you know, I finally started learning how to do certain things in the laptop like that. I could make my stories and I could make backgrounds real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people have it and you know, they Rikers Island Stories. A lot of guys got that. They got the little backgrounds. They're way ahead of me. Because like I said, I only got a year doing this. So, and I'm learning. I'm learning. Every day I'm learning. And I need someone, man, someone who could teach me what I have to do to get, how do you call it, PayPal. I think I got PayPal, and I think I got, what's the other one, Cash, something like that. Anyway, look, I have a beautiful lady that we became good friends. She got my phone number. She calls me every now and then. Her name is Robin. She's an ex-teacher. She taught college, high school, you name it, she has taught it. Very smart lady. Me and her got a lot in common. She was the first one that said, listen, I'm sending you some cheddar. Like that, you know what I'm saying? You can get your computer fixed, but I don't think it's going to be able to get fixed. So what I'm trying to do is get a new computer or try to get a used computer. My computer was an Apple 12-inch book. It was the Apple book. I think it was the first Apple book that came out. It was a 2006 model, but it was still good. I mean, it was excellent. But I did not know how to go through all this, so that's why I was doing some of my videos. I do it on my cell phones because I have good cell phones. I have, like I said, I have the Galaxy Note 9. I had two of them, but I lost one. And now I finally got me another phone, and I have the LG V60. Good phone, double screen. Got to get that. Check it out. Serious, check it out. The first of all, is the LG. The LG, you feeling me? They make, LG is like the third best cell phone makers out there, yo. LG is no joke, and they also be carried by Android. So you know it's no joke. So this phone right here is a dual screen phone. It's not one of those flip phones that you got today. No, it's not none of that. It got a case. First of all, it's a cell phone. If you want to get the cell phone, you can get the cell phone by itself. Cell phone is beautiful. But if you want the casing comes with the extra screen that you could, you know, I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I think there's a video. I put out a little quick video about it. I showed it, you know what I'm saying, when I first got it. I showed it out there, blah, blah. Unfortunately, I'm an idiot. I fell a couple of days ago on the floor walking with sandals, and I cracked the front of the screen. But like I said, it's doable screen. So it's hard to explain how the phone looks. Just look it up and you see what I'm talking about. So I cracked a little bit. It's nothing bad. It's like in the corner to the left. It's like a little line, you know what I'm saying? Nothing big. It's not in the middle. It's not shattered. None of that stuff. And then the same day again, I fell again in the floor because of my sandals again. And this time I cracked it a little bit in the inside screen. It's not nothing bad. Once again, it's in the corner. It's like 3 little lines, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing bad, nothing bad. The phone is still, I mean, I know once it's cracked, it loses a little something. But this phone right now is brand new, is $999. So, you know, most likely now this phone is probably worth right now if I were to sell it, you know, because the little crack right here and the little crack there, it's nothing big, trust me. This phone will still kick a lot of ass. I probably would sell it, if I ever do sell it, I probably would sell it for like about $500, you feeling me? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to T-Mobile and I'm gonna let them know, yo, I lost my phone. You know what I'm saying? Get another one. Hey. And what I do with this one that I got here, I use this one for my videos, for the games and stuff like that, and you know, that's it. And just have the other one chilling, personal. And then I got the Galaxy Note 9. That's for business. That's like for jobs and going to work, and also for doing videos, because the Galaxy Note 9 is a beautiful phone. I love that phone, and it's one of my best phones. So anyway, look, man, I'm doing this video because I need a little help. I need some people to show me how to get a pen pal working. I got the apps on my phone. Do I need a debit card? If I do need a debit card, do they sell them separately? If they do, please let me know. School me up on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I always promise to you guys that I would never, ever ask for no money. I would never ask for money. And I would, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Like some other Rikers Island channels do. I would never do that. You understand what I'm saying? But now, I need a little help. I want to freak this channel. A lot of you guys telling me I have a nice channel and I do this and I do that and I keep it real because that's the way I am. But I also want to have a little background. You feel me? I want to freak it out too. I be seeing some of these guys with their nice little background. Just imagine if I get a little background, you know, it'll be better for me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, if I got to pay somebody to do it for me, to set it up for me, hey, no problemo, I'll do it too. You feeling me, yo? So, you know, I was going to do a video right now, and the video is about, let me drop it to you. The video is about how did I caught the 5 to 15. How did I caught the 5 to 15? First of all, I got the day I got locked up, it was a setup by one of my own peoples. And if you know what I'm talking about, peoples, you know who I'm talking about. You feeling me? And yo, and let me tell you, first of all, let me start the story like this, okay? In 1991, I started hanging out in Midtown Manhattan. I started working over there in a club. The name of the club, oh my God, what's the name of the club? You know, I forgot the name of the club. But anyway, I was working this club, the La Flores. The club name was the La Flores. It was like a Spanish mixed crowd. It was like a straight and gay crowd. It was nice though. It was nice. It was a nice club. It was, like I said, it was straight and gay. A lot of people used to go over there. A lot of famous people used to go over there. People that I will tell you who was there. I mean, a lot of you people know about Ru Hall. You know, everybody know that he's gay, whatever. I'll tell you stories about Ru Hall, man. Oh, man, I'll tell you some nasty stories. I had to get mad at him one time because that nigga was in the bathroom with a dude, and you already know what was going on. There was a mad cheese line in the bathroom, and I'm knocking the bathroom. I'm saying, yo, whoever's in the bathroom got to get out. If not, I'm going to open it. Niggas, you know, motherfuckers that was not listening. So I come up and I open the fucking bathroom with the key. That nigga Rook Hall is getting busted in the ass. Yo, it's nasty, bro. Nasty shit, bro. Nigga was getting ripped in the ass, B, by another dude, bro. When I opened the bathroom, B, I said, yo, I just closed. I said, yo, you got 3 minutes to get dressed up and you gotta go. and RuPaul knows what the fuck I'm saying. You know I know what I'm, you know RuPaul, alright? And that was in the motherfucking La Flor clubs, alright? So you know RuPaul. You know what I'm telling you is the truth, okay? Motherfucking faggot. I mean, I don't got nothing against faggot people, man, but, you know what I'm saying, gay, I mean, excuse me, let me phrase that, man. Let me rephrase that, you two. I don't got nothing against gay people. But when they do things like that in a club like that, that's nasty. That's really nasty. That's no respect. The hygiene is out the window. So anyway, I won't be surprised if RuPaul got HIV. I mean, he looks like he does. I mean, that motherfucker's tall. RuPaul is like about 6'6", something like that, 6'7", 6'8", some shit. He's a tall motherfucker, B. Anyway, this is what happens. I meet this shorty, this wife, my wife. I meet my wife in a club in La Flores. But she was not my wife at that time. She was seeing this dude named Tony. Tony was the DJ at that club. Joyce was a beautiful woman, Italian. She was down with the Gambino family. Her uncles, cousins are with the Gambinos. No question about it. You know, Jersey mobsters, whatever the fuck, whatever. Joyce, this is no bullshit, alright? No bullshit. This lady at 42 years old had at least 9 clubs, bars and clubs in Midtown Manhattan. 9 or 10 clubs, bars and clubs that were selling her coke. That's how she was doing it. She was doing a motherfucking kilo a week. Okay? A kilo a week. Now, she got in trouble. She got in trouble by fucking Tony. Tony started arguing with her, blah, blah, blah. He tried to hit her. She called the cops on him. They went to the apartment, locked up Tony, and when they searched Tony, Tony had like 7-8 grams in his pocket. Motherfucker snitched and said that, you know, my wifey was selling coke. Boom. The next day, they rolled up into the wifey's house. They didn't find that much, or they found was about a couple of grams and shit like that. They locked her up. She came out on bail. I think the bail was $15,000. She came out. Now, this was where I'm coming now. I'm out there, though. I know Joyce. That's my wife. I know her. I'm chilling with her. You know, I mean, I'm not chilling with her. I'm chilling with her best friend. Her best friend was a model. Her name was Christy Hill. Her father was the owner of the La Flores. And he didn't like me being with his daughter because I was Puerto Rican, she was Italian, Sicilian, and Mario was also with the mob. But Mario was not with the Gambinos. Mario was with the Colombo family. And the man was large. He had this other white dude. He was a Jew. This Jew was down with the Jewish mafia. He was the ex-owner of the motherfucking Latin Quarters. That's right, the ex-owner of the Latin Quarters. And he had 2 rap groups. He was in charge of 2 rap groups. I never knew the names of the rap groups, but they was kind of famous. I forgot their names. I mean, they was not that famous if I forgot their names, but they made a record or 2. Anyway, shit goes down like this. I leave Midtown. I stopped working around the clubs and everything because I met this girl. She came out pregnant. And first of all, me and Mario had a talk. I was the head bouncer of the club that he had. There was a club bar. He comes in one day, he finds out that I want to open up my own security thing, my own security team. I want to call it Strong Arm. So he tells me, yo, listen, I'm going to give you an offer that you will never refuse. And I looked at Mario and I said, what are you talking about, Mario? He said, just listen to me first. He said, look, he tells me all this shit about Italians that don't like, you know, they family to mix with other races, you know what I'm saying? Not races, not to mix with other race, black, Puerto Rican, whatever the fuck. So he said it's kind of embarrassing to him. It's not embarrassing. He said it's no good for him because of the family that he's in. They don't like that shit and blah, blah, blah. I was never in love with Christy. No, I was not in love with her. No, I just appreciated her because she was a good woman. She did a lot for me. She introduced me to a lot of people. And plus, at that time, I was dealing weed. I was selling a lot of weed at that time. And then when I met her, and I mean, my shit started growing. I mean, customers started getting like crazy with the weed. I was selling, man, whoa, I was selling mad weed. Now, I used to see Joyce come in the bar every day. She used to come in the bar to see Tony, hit Tony up. Because like I said, Joyce had that pure good coke. Yo, Joyce used to sell a gram back in that time was for $19, $20. Joyce used to sell that shit for $60 a gram. You know she was making money. Anyway, while she was making the money, Christy Hill was her friend. So I knew Joyce like that. Me and Christy Hill, like I said, I never loved her. I liked her. But when Mario gave me the offer that I couldn't refuse, he said, look, I know you want to open up your business. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you $10,000. Plus, I'm going to give you another $5,000 to put articles, you know what I'm saying, commercials in newspapers and magazines, you know what I'm saying, like that. They could announce that there's a new security, strong arm security. I bought my flyers, I bought my cards, everything. He set me up with all that, and he also gave me some jobs. Definitely gave me some jobs. So little by little, I started growing. I went all the way to 20 guys, bro, to 20 guys. Strong arm security, look it up. So the next thing you know, I'm doing my thing. But now remember, the offer that I couldn't refuse, I had to leave his daughter. I had to leave Christy. And I did. I did. I did not love her. I just felt that Mario gave me this good thing, and I took it. And plus, I used to work for Mario. I was his main bouncer. So when I started working for like this, you know what I'm saying? You know, after what happened a couple of years, I broke out. I was doing my thing. I was doing my working. I was working here, working there. Bing boom, bam bam, be ding, da doon, da dang. Next thing you know, something happened. I got locked up. Got locked up for like 6 months. So strong arm security was still running, but it was not running like that because I didn't want nobody to take the business. You feel me? Because you know how it is. You got these bouncers working for you, and they start working, keep working, and the next thing they stood. Like I said, like the 20 bouncers that I had, 3 of them stood with the job, stood with where they was working at. They stood there. So, you know, that got me a little mad. So what I did was I had the telephone numbers of jobs, and I didn't give it to nobody. They was like, yo, Solo, we need to work. And that's okay. When I come out, we'll take care of that. So when I came out, I started doing my thing. That's when I saw Joyce, and I heard that Joyce got in trouble because I told him. So Joyce always liked me. She did, but she respected because I was seeing her friend. And I respected because I was seeing Christy Hill. Now, me and Joyce starts talking. The next thing you know, we start seeing each other. Hard body. Remember, Joyce is already in trouble. She got in trouble. Now, I'm chilling with Joyce now for a minute now. Now, remember this. I started getting my old jobs back, and I started getting the guys back to work. Now, they was dealing my weed, right? Every bouncer that I had and every club that they used to work at, they was dealing my weed. The next thing you know, I took Joyce cocaine and started putting it to the motherfucking village. I started putting every club out there. Every famous, the USA, Café con Leche. Oh man, all these clubs, I started throwing it out, bro. All these clubs, I had Joyce cocaine doing it. Guess what happens? There's some ex-movie stars, a movie star from the 1960s. The dude catches an OD of cocaine in a bar where Joyce owns 15%. He dies in the bathroom doing mad coke. That's how everything started, the second round. Now, they started investigating us for 13, 14 months. We was on investigation, me and Joyce. There was 2 or 3 undercovers that got in. They didn't get in with me, but they got in with Joyce. What can I tell you? She slept. Son, next thing you know, after this shit was going on and shit, that thing was going on, that we was together and everything, and beautiful, we was going to go on vacation to go to Puerto Rico. Now, when we go to Puerto Rico, I'm telling Joyce, we're going today, so she was like, yeah, but I got to wait for the half a kilo. We didn't have nothing. We had to leave something because we was going to go for about a week. So I told Joyce, something, forget about that. Let's leave it closed for a week. Fuck it. Fuck it. She was like, nah, let's leave it to these people. Like that, they got half a kilo. Like that, everything will be good. And when we come back, we got this, we got the money and everything. And I'm like, Joyce. But Joyce was the boss of the coke. I'm the boss of my weed, and I'm the boss of the coke that goes to other clubs. But I'm not going to do shit because I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm enjoying myself. So me and her started arguing. So I said, something? I'll meet you in Puerto Rico tomorrow because the ticket for today, and I'm going today to do the connection. She wanted to wait for the fucking connect. And the ticket was for the afternoon. I wanted to leave in the afternoon, get there by nighttime, and go to sleep in the hotel, and then in the morning time, party in Puerto Rico. But nah, she wanted to wait for the night. That's crazy. We get there at nighttime, we get there by 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. We're going to, come on now. So I left, son. And you know what happened? I didn't take no bags with me. I left, I was dressed. I had like about $10,000 on me. But Joyce was hard-headed. She wanted to wait for the half a kilo. So I said, you wait for the half a kilo. When that shit comes in, you give it to people, then you take the ticket, you take your plane, and you come see me in Puerto Rico. I'll pick you up with my grandfather. She was like, okay, fine, beautiful. Now, while all this shit is going on, the motherfucking cops are watching Joyce's house. They saw me get in a cab, but they didn't follow the cab because they thought I was coming back. Idiots. They thought I was coming back. I didn't come back. I went to Puerto Rico. So, this is all fucking no bullshit, B. Out of 21 people that was fucking dealing on coke, 21 got locked up. Joyce was the last one. They got tired of waiting for me. So when I got to Puerto Rico, if I was Joyce, Joyce should have broke out, man, because Joyce called the bar that day, the bar that she was 15% owner. She calls, and the guy picks up that she never heard before, and the guy said, the bartender that you talking about, he's not here right now. So she's like, who you are? He was like, no, don't worry about who am I. I'm just working here today. Why don't you come? And Joyce is like, listen to this shit. Like, just say, all right, I'll be right there. She hangs up the phone. But she stops, and I don't know what happened with her, but she just dumped out. Son, they grab her. They got her. Once the connect came, they saw the connect, go to the house. He takes the fucking half a key to Joyce. Nigga got a whole kilo in his car. He gets in his car. They stop. They find the kilo. Now they're going to go to Joyce. They go and Joyce breaks the door. They bang. Joyce got the half a kilo in there. My wife. At that time, she was my wife. What happened, son? Once I get to Puerto Rico, no more than 10 minutes in my grandmother's house. Not even, I just stepped to my grandmother's house. No more than 5 seconds in my grandmother's house, my grandma says, you got to go back. Your wife is locked up. I said, what? I didn't believe it, bro. I did not fucking believe it. My mother calls my grandmother and tells my grandmother when I get there to call me and to tell me, to let me know that his wife got locked up. When I got there, son, my grandfather had to bring me right back to the airport, and I caught a fucking red eye. I caught a red-eye flight. Got back to New York. I didn't go back to the house because I imagined they was looking for me too. So I took a hotel. I stood in a hotel and shit. in the Bronx. And then little by little, I was finding out what was going on. And the motherfucker that fucked everything up was a dude that he was Joyce's main worker, Moolah, faggot ass nigga, man, a real gay guy. He was gay. He fucked everything up because he was working for somebody else, and he was doing sales to a cop with that dude's drugs, not with Joyce stuff, with that other dude. But they was already investigating us because of him. So they started knowing about me in the clubs, and they started checking everybody in the clubs, and they had undercovers in every fucking bar, every club that me and Joyce was working, especially I was working. And remember, there was like 9 bars and clubs that Joyce had was giving me coke too, and they was working for Joyce in there. 21 people. Out of 21 fucking people, bro, I bailed out 19. The cheapest bail was $15,000. Okay, the cheapest bail. I ain't spend. This is no bullshit, son. Me and Joyce was worth at least $100 to about $190,000, bro. We had, and bro, keeping you real, $190,000 in 1 month. We found ourselves with $10,000. I bailed 19 people out. Out of 19 people, I got 12 lawyers for them. A lot of them did time, and a lot of them didn't do no time because, you know, and they got them for sales and stuff like that. They had Joyce for like 3 sales. They had me, like, they knew that I was her husband. They knew that I was taking things to other clubs and giving to my bouncers. They called like 7 of my bouncers, and they called them good. I don't know if they snitched. I think they did. I know a lot of people snitched. A lot of people didn't snitch. I know who snitched, and I know who didn't snitch. Now, listen to this. Remember, I was in Puerto Rico. I came home, and they didn't find me. They was looking for me for 13 fucking months, bro. For 13 months, and I was still in fucking Midtown, right in their face, bro. They never expect that, but they think that you're gonna be gone. Nah, son. I was still doing my thing. Still doing my thing. This is how I got fucking locked up. You ready for this shit? Everybody that knew me knew. Don't call me. Don't go to my house. And I was living right there on Midtown. I was living right there on 58th and 9th Avenue. You feel me? No, bullshit. 48th and 9th Avenue. No, 47th and 9th Avenue. And everybody that knew me, like my bros and people that knew that I lived there knew. Don't come to my house looking for me for nothing. I was selling dope and coke. And I was telling niggas, don't come to my house for nothing. One day, I leave a club, I'm working in this club, doing my thing also. I was drinking a little bit. I come home. What happens? I see a bro standing right in front of my building. I barked at this bro. Fuck you doing in my building, B? You don't say blah, blah, blah. Yo, I should fucking the whole 9 yards, B. He was like, nah, I'm solo. I'm sick, man. I need a bundle. You know, so I look at this nigga now. I know how it is to be sick, man. I know how it is to go through that shit. So I said, all right, man, but never again, bro. Don't do this shit again, because if you do this again, B, I guarantee you, you're going to catch a bad one, son. He was like, yo, Solo, I'm sorry. All I do is go upstairs, bring down the bundle. When I'm giving it to this motherfucker, I see a white boy coming. A white boy. The motherfucker's coming, and I said, yo, didn't you tell me you was by yourself, bro? Oh, no, this is my man. And I looked at B and I said, yo, my brother, I'm going to deal with you later. All right? Now, I get in the building. Once I lock the building, the building is private. Once I lock it, then I get inside the hallway. And I walk up the stairs, the first stairs. I hear like 2 or 3 cars, like stopping, you know, when they hit the brakes. You know, like they was pulling up. So I heard that, but I didn't pay no mind to it. I go upstairs. I go to sleep. I wake up like about 7 hours later, son. 7 hours later, I wake up. Now, you ready? I go downstairs, son. I go downstairs, I'm hungry. I'm going to buy me a pack of cigarettes, a sandwich, and I'm going to go back upstairs, take a shower, do my thing. The police saw me coming down the stairs. They thought that I was going to take care of customers or something, you know? So when I come downstairs into this shit, son, I had a pair of sandals, no bullshit, a pair of sandals, black sweatpants, old sweatpants I used to sleep, son, and a fucking shirt that belonged to my wife. That it was a big shirt she used to sleep, and the shirt, yo, no bullshit. The shirt said, "Sexy man is my style." I'm in a fucking bullpen, man, with a shirt saying "Sexy man is my style." Oh God, son, you don't know, man. I was like, yo, this is my white shirt, you know, but you don't know, son. Son, I was tight. They caught me coming out the store, son. They caught me coming out the store, and you know something? I bluffed like a motherfucker. They wanted my house keys. I gave it to them. I said, hey, I don't got nothing in my house, bro. You go to my house and fuck up my house without a search warrant, you know I'm a walk, right? You know I'm a walk. So I remember when this cop punched me in my face, this white cop, and another black cop said, yo, chill, man, chill. Boom, I'm bluffing, B. I got a 4-5 upstairs. I got like, son, I had like about 15 bundles. I had like about, son, I had like 9 or 10 grams of coke. That would have had me lovely, kid. That would have had me lovely, son. But thank God they didn't go upstairs, B. They locked me up right there, took me right there, son. And that was some fucked up shit. And you know what? I know I was set up by that bro. You know why I know? Because that motherfucker was not in the bullpens. He was not in the fucking bullpens, bro. And you know, when I heard the cars, remember when I said I heard the cars pulling up? If he would have got caught, he would have been in the bullpens too, kid. So I never got to see him in C95 because I know he had to go to C95 because he used to sniff. So I never seen him, bro. I know he gave me up. But that's all right. That's all right. Because, like I said, I came home and I saw him. I got to see him. That's all I got to say. All right, this is your boy. This is your boy. I swear to God, that's all I got to say. I ain't going to say no more, but I got to see him. Anyway, this is motherfucking Rikers Island Story, the AKA K-Solo Show, letting you know you can't trust a lot of people, man. That will be your downfall. Even your own people will fuck you hard, B, all right? Remember that from me, bro. They would do you dirty. Just to get away, they would do you dirty. Plain and simple. Don't trust no one. No fucking one. Just yourself. This is Rikers Island Story, a.k.a. the K-Solo Show. Holla. Yo, help me out. Help me out with that computer. All right, guys, please.